15 days in Hawaii with zero stress planning it? How? We hired a travel planner. Not an agent, a planner, who designed our entire trip. 3 islands, hidden beaches, night snorkeling with manta rays, the best tables at all the restaurants. The cost? $4,200 less than if we'd booked it ourselves. Plus, we got over $6,000 in free room upgrades. If you're planning any vacation, I think you'll want to watch this video.
Let's go!
How did we pull this off? We used a luxury travel planner who specializes in Hawaii, Dani Johnson from Coastline Travel. We started with a 1-hour FaceTime call where she learned how we like to travel. What's our style? What's our pace? Then she curated a personalized experience based on who we are, with incredible excursions like snorkeling the Molokini Crater, where we were surrounded by colorful tropical fish everywhere and green sea turtles swimming all around us. Or biking down Haleakala with Maui bombers. What a thrill that was. Dani and her assistant Jen always know the best tour guides, and Matt was our guide. He even brought us Hawaiian muffins he'd baked at home and took this incredible video of us from his bike while we were both screaming down the mountain. We drove the road to Hana with every step along the way mapped out, like all the beautiful waterfalls or the amazing black sand beach of Waianapanapa. And of course, we went night snorkeling with manta rays.
And get a big gulp of plankton and then go back down again and come back up again. So they're over here in this white light.
That was a great place to start.
That was an experience I'll always remember. Every single one of these adventures was suggested by our travel planners Dani and Jen, based on their vast experience and who we are. That's the difference between booking a trip and designing an experience. And you won't get this on TripAdvisor or doing it yourself. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how did we save so much money? Well, we paid our travel planners a $550 planning fee. That's it. But it was their relationship with the hotels and vendors that saved us over $4,200. At the Four Seasons Maui, they got us a $420 a night discount. That's over $2,200 for 5 nights. Plus, we got a room upgrade to a deluxe ocean view. That's another $3,000 value. A luxury we never would have sprung for, but it sure was nice to have. At the Mauna Lani, we scored big again, with nightly savings of $410, plus a room upgrade this time to an ocean front room for an additional value of $2,300. All thanks to our travel planners and their direct relationships with the hotels. For sure, this was a luxury trip, but one where we felt every dollar was well spent. Now, if you're thinking, this sounds too good to be true, I get it. I was skeptical too, but here's the thing. This only works if the planner delivers an incredible experience, because their reputation is everything. Stick with me here, because I'm about to show you exactly how these relationships turned good moments into unforgettable ones. Saving all that money was great, but maybe even better was our planner's relationship with top-rated excursion providers. Up front, we told them we love learning about history and local culture and just having exciting adventures. So they set us up on experiences that were truly mind-blowing. Like at Pearl Harbor, we had a private guide, Louis. He's a former Navy submariner with a history degree, and he taught us not just about Pearl Harbor's attack, but the events leading up to it.
And 230 miles to our north, December 7th, 1941, is a 34-ship flotilla, including 6 aircraft carriers, 2 battleships, and a host of auxiliary ships. How those 34 ships get 230 miles off our shoreline without being detected? They'll leave Hitokapa Bay, they'll start making their way into the Aleutian Seas. They're gonna go through that ocean in November and December. In 23 hours of darkness and 40-foot seas, this 34-ship flotilla is gonna make a 12-day journey. And somehow, some way, they keep it all together for 12 days. And they're all coming in absolutely organized. 2 different waves of 160 planes or so each. They're going to use this waterway. 27 planes carrying torpedoes will fly 50 feet above the water at right around 100 knots, and they'll begin to drop their torpedoes into broadside of Battleship Row. California will get hit with 3 at sea. We're going to get hit with 8 or 9 on the Oklahoma. We're going to roll all the way over. Behind us is West Virginia. She's going to get hit with 6. She'll roll. This is all taking place in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Wow.
And as all this is taking place in about 5 to 10 minutes, coming in from that direction at 10,000 feet will be the high altitude bombers. They'll begin dropping 1,750-pound dummy bombs onto Battleship Road. Dummy meaning they're not guided, just gravity fed. And one of these bombs will hit the forward deck of the Arizona, penetrate, and cause an internal combustion of over 1 million pounds of gunpowder and stop your cannon roll. This energy will blast through the confines of a 14-inch steel hull. Normally designed to keep this kind of energy outside of it. In this case, it'll prevent it from escaping, and in doing so, it'll incinerate the entire crew in less than a second or so.
Wow. And when we walked on the wooden decks of the USS Missouri, where the Japanese surrendered, wow, that was a powerful experience. Plus, when we toured the USS Bowfin submarine...
This is how you get in and out of a submarine. Normally there would be a staircase or a down ladder attached to here.
Louis explained how everything worked and shared stories from his time in the Navy on board a submarine. And that was a great day. Another unforgettable excursion was ascending the 13,800-foot summit of Mauna Kea. We went from 85-degree beach weather to freezing cold up at the summit in just a couple of hours. That's where we watched the sunset from, above the clouds. The stars at that altitude were absolutely incredible, and our guide Wilson pointed out all the constellations. It was so clear that my wife took this picture with just her iPhone. I haven't even mentioned the incredible restaurant reservations Dani and Jen made for us. Like our first night at House Without a Key, we had front row seats to live music and hula dancing. It was a perfect Hawaiian welcome. Or after a bike ride down Haleakala, we ate at Mama's Fish House. It was one of the most beautiful restaurant settings ever. But my wife's favorite, a small, unassuming Italian spot called Arancino, where she savored what she called the best spaghetti carbonara ever.
Look at that. Carbonara.
And yes, we enjoyed Mai Tais nearly every evening. We would have never discovered these little gems on our own, so give full credit to Dani and her team for their fantastic recommendations. Now, you might be thinking, how can I get discounts and amazing excursions like this too? Or maybe you're not going to go to Hawaii, but Europe or somewhere else. How do I get discounts there? Well, let me share how we found our travel planner and how you can find many others like her for anywhere in the world. First, my wife read an article in the New York Times that mentioned Wendy Perrin. She's a former editor for Condé Nast Traveler who now has a travel website where she vets luxury travel planners. She has a best of the best list called Wendy's Wow List. It's a collection of exceptionally knowledgeable and well-connected trip planners for anywhere in the world. I'll leave a link for you in the description below. This is how we found our terrific planner, and I know Wendy's list will work for you too. So here's my challenge to you. If you're planning a big trip, say Hawaii or Europe or an anniversary cruise, don't just Google where's the best hotel and hope for the best. I'd recommend you work with a travel planner. Because what I've learned is the difference between a good vacation and an unforgettable one isn't how much you spend, it's having someone in your corner who knows the hidden gems, has the relationships, and designs the experience around who you are. We saved $4,200, got $6,000 in upgrades, and had zero stress. That's not luck. That's what happens when you work with the right planner. Hey, I hope you found this helpful. If so, please hit the like or subscribe button below. I've got more adventure travel coming your way. Or drop me a comment. Where's your dream destination? I'd love to hear about it. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Now you go plan something amazing.